Peace. What's the word, everybody? Hopefully, everybody's having a powerful Wednesday thus far. Give everybody about a minute or two to tap in before we start diving into the subject matter. Y'all see the title of this stream. Once again, we in the mode of going off, man. Y'all seen what I posted. Y'all seen what I posted last night, man. I was in a space years ago, about 10 plus years ago, where I was not sparing the feelings of anybody. You know what I'm saying? I said what was on my mind and I meant what I said. I didn't care how anybody received it, whether it was family or friends. After that, about a year or two after that, or a year or two into that, I started to spare the feelings of the people, man. But I don't like it. I'm not comfortable sparing people's feelings, man. I'm more comfortable saying what needs to be said. You know what I'm saying? I'm more comfortable in that space. That's more my vibe. Like that's more my vibe. Saying what's unpopular. You know what I mean? Like that's me. Holding my tongue, all that type of stuff. That's not me. That's not in my blood. That's not how I live. Not comfortable like that. So now it's time for me to go ahead and let y'all know some things that I've been holding in, trying to be nice to y'all, man. Trying to be nice, trying to be user friendly. But that's dead. That's dead. Just peace, what's happening? Queen Montel, peace, what's happening? Darrell, peace, what's the word? Big Smooth, peace, what's the word? What's happening? The good kid, peace. D, peace, what's happening? What's the word? Beautiful Shalom, peace, what's happening? Expose the manosphere, peace, what's the word? Ray Shine, peace, what's happening? D for sure. Hey, you attract what you are. You know what I mean? So again, and this goes both ways. Cause hey, listen, women could be niggas too. That's a mentality. You know what I'm saying? It's called the nigga mentality. That is what determines whether or not a person is a nigga. It's a mentality. So it ain't just men that are niggas, man. But again, if that's what you say you tired of dealing with, then that's exactly like you attracting that because that's what you are. I don't utilize that particular language when I'm talking to myself, about myself, to other people. So again, I'm not attracting that. I'm not attracting that energy to me. I'm not attracting the nigga mentality to me because I don't entertain. I don't entertain that type of vibe. I'm not on that type of frequency. So I'm not going to attract that. So if you continue to attract that, then you attract what you are, man. You attract what you are. And that's the harsh reality. Look within. You attracting all these niggas because that's you. You know what I'm saying? That's you. That's the reality check that a lot of people don't want to. That a lot of people don't want to face. A lot of people don't want to cash that reality check. You attracting all of these niggas. You attracting all of this toxicity and things like that because that's you. Again, you attract what you are. You are what you attract. Things like that. Like do the knowledge to that, man. Meditate on that. Internalize what I'm telling you. Internalize it. You attract what you are. You are what you attract. Internalize that, man. Internalize it. Meditate on it. Do what you need to do. Sleep on it. Whatever. Let it marinate. Mr. Keeler, peace. What's happening? Miss Naya, peace. What's the word? Joel, peace. What's happening? God is Isis, peace. What's happening? Javon, peace. What's the word? TZ, peace. What's happening? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So we know what the nigga mentality is. First of all, the main thing that comes with the nigga mentality is a person that has no regard for themselves, no self-respect. So first and foremost, that's the main thing that comes with the nigga mentality. A lot of us, we once embraced that mentality, but we transcended above and beyond that. We no longer living on that frequency. So when I'm no longer living on that frequency, then that's not how I refer to myself. That's not how I refer to myself. So therefore, I'm not going to attract anybody else that refers to themselves as that. Like, nah, come on. You are what you attract. You attract what you are. Come on now. Michelle, Shantae, Peach Queens, what's happening? Bathing Soul, Peace, what's happening? Beach Reincarnated, what's happening? Oh yeah, I hate it both ways. You know what I'm saying? I hate it both ways. It's all degrading. It's all degrading. Can't stand it. And again, we wondering why that's what we continue to attract. We keep referring to ourselves as that, and women want to call each other the B word, things like that. Man, that's what they want to do. And again, this is what we're gonna attract. It's what we're gonna attract. Again, we putting out the energy into the atmosphere, and we're gonna receive it. We're gonna receive that same energy. We're gonna receive it. We're gonna receive the same energy. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna receive the same energy. Mr. Keeler for sure, both ways. Like I said, women could be niggas too. You know what I'm saying? So when dudes out here attracting Nigga mentality when it comes to the women, boom. You are what you attract, my brother. You are what you attract, my brother. You keep attracting that same type of that same type of woman with that nigga mentality. That's on you. That's a reflection of you. That's a reflection of where you are at and who you are. Trust me. Trust me. When I changed up the mentality for myself, man, I would that type of mentality wasn't gonna rock with the kid. That type of mentality ain't gonna rock with the kid, man. When you change up your ways and actions, when you change up your thought process, those that have this nigga mentality, they not trying to talk to you on that type of level. No. Mastermind, peace, what's happening? Antonio, my brother, peace, what's the word? They not trying to entertain you. They already know what you on. They don't want no parts of that. They don't want no parts of that. So again, man, we doing all of this complaining, and we are creating these environments and these situations for ourselves, man. Just look how you describe your situation. Look how you describe your situation. Your situation, your external circumstances are a reflection of your internal circumstance. You know, again, starts within, then makes its way outward. That's how it goes. So again, when you attracted these niggas, then that's what you are. That's what you are. That's why they rocking with you. That's why they rocking with you consistently. Come on now. Don't be mad at them. Change the way that you move. Change the way that you think. Change the way that you live. Change the way that you view yourself. They just doing what they supposed to do according to, you know what I'm saying, according to their nature. That's what they do. But no, we be expecting folks to change. You know what I'm saying? We be expecting folks to change. We trying to be the savior. We trying to save everybody. I'm gonna take this nigga and I'm gonna transform him into a king. I'm gonna take this nigga in regards to a woman and I'm gonna transform her into a queen. No, no. How you gonna transform them when you ain't transformed? Don't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? You trying to transform. You trying to take a woman from nigga, because again, they can be niggas too. You trying to take a woman from nigga to queen, and you ain't even went from nigga to king yet. So how you gonna do that? How does that make any sense? So you think you got the formula, you think you got the recipe, but you don't, because you haven't applied it to yourself. So again, if you haven't underwent the transformation, then how you gonna make somebody else transform? Nah, it's not how it works. That's not how it works. And I'm gonna keep saying this like a broken record until y'all listen to me, man. I'm gonna keep speaking like this until till it's embedded, man, in y'all subconscious. Till y'all wake up just thinking about it, man. You can't change these people. You can't transform these people, and you definitely can't do it if you're not doing that to yourself first. You definitely can't transform and change anybody if you're not changing and transforming yourself first. You know, again, look at what you attracting to yourself in life, man. Look at what you attracting. Then look inward. I'm telling you, it has something to do with your internal condition, your internal environment, your internal circumstances. That's why you are attracting these things. That's why you are attracting this certain type of dude. That's why you are attracting a certain type of woman. Look within, look in the mirror. Ask yourself questions, something, so you can get to the bottom of it. I'm telling you, 99% of the time it's going to have something to do with you. And we're not even going to dive into the fact, for one, like I said, you attracting the niggas because that's what you are. And then again, that's what you like too, secretly. Like on the surface, you may say that you want X, Y, and Z, but deep down, nah, you want that type of mistreatment. And that's what's sick about it. That's what's sick about it. Beast reincarnated for sure. Can't stand them. You know what I'm saying? And man, I'm talking about you got young ladies, and not even young ladies, it's women getting offended when you call them queen, when you call them anything other than some nonsense. I didn't seen it, man. I didn't been there, done that. I didn't saw sisters like, don't call me no queen, don't call me this, that, and the third. I'm like, damn, what in the world, man? Brothers means no harm. You know what I mean? Like, and I've seen that in regards to brothers too. Like, man, dog, that's crazy. I can call you a nigga this, nigga that all day. You cool. In the moment, I'm like, What up, king? What up, queen? Then you mad now. Now you mad. Now you have a problem. Come on, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. That song can curse you out all day. Can call you a bunch of B words and tell you to shake your behind, and that is cool. But then a dude come up and refer to you as queen. Now you want to fight him. That makes zero sense. That makes absolutely no sense. Like none at all. Like you can't even justify that. But somewhere, someone would try to justify that. There is no justifying that. That is just dumb and it makes no sense. It makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? You're going to listen to the music that's obviously overtly disrespecting you, calling you out of your name. And that's cool. Matter of fact, you're gonna put money in that person's pocket by supporting them, continuing to stream the song. Back in the day, you used to buy the song, you used to buy the album. But then somebody want to run up and call you queen, and now you ready to fight. Come on, man. Don't deal with it. Please don't deal with a sister like that, and vice versa for the sisters. Don't deal with a dude like that. You can't even call him something positive. He getting mad at that. Like she getting mad at being called something positive. Like, come on, man, chill out. E for sure. I done been there, done that. Yeah, they associate ma'am with being old. All right, cool. But like I said, like I posted about an hour or two ago, young lady said, "Man, don't call me queen. That's what they call my moms." And then I'm talking about this young boy. She was like her mom's in her 30s. I'm like, what? Like, don't call her a queen because that's what they call her moms, and her moms is like in her 30s. I'm like, all right, man, it's time. It might be time for me to get off Facebook because I'm seeing stuff like that. This is ridiculous. Like that don't even make any sense, man. Like that makes zero sense. Zero sense. Zero sense, man. You would rather be called a derogatory term than something that's not derogatory. This is garbage. You know what I'm saying? This is garbage. And we wonder why we attract garbage. See, that young lady is going to attract nothing but garbage because look at her mentality. And then she's going to be the main one complaining about the garbage that she's attracted, but you can't even call her queen. What type of dude you think you're going to attract if you already then eliminated the dudes that's going to refer to you as queen? Process of elimination. Now you about to get a bunch of dudes that's going to call you out your name and disrespect you. That's process of elimination. You done eliminated some of the decent brothers because you just said don't call me queen. So any brother that's going to call you queen is eliminated. So now by process of elimination, all you have is these brothers that's going to call you something disrespectful. And you willing to listen to them. And then going to be crying when your feelings can consistently get hurt. This is ridiculous, man. Nappy Ted Peace, what's happening? This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. You say, hey, don't call me queen. So now, boom, you done eliminated that pool of dudes. They gone. Some of them trash too. But you know what I'm saying? Some of them are cool. But now you done just left the floor open for these dudes that have no regards for you at all. Like they gonna call you out your name openly. Those are the ones you willing to entertain by process of elimination. If somebody call you a queen, you triggered. You know what I'm saying? They call you out your name though. Other than that, you good though. You cool. You listening. It's ridiculous. Oh, E for sure. And that's why I said some of those dudes are trash too. But again, I would rather you respond to that. And again, responding doesn't see this one thing women gotta understand too. Responding doesn't necessarily mean we finna go on a date or something like that. Like if somebody just calls you that, man, they are acknowledging your greatness. You know what I'm saying? So just accept the acknowledgement, accept the term of endearment. And if you don't want to rock with the brother or if you see through it, then it's a certain way to reject it. You know what I'm saying? It's a certain way to reject it. What's funny is it's funny that you say, oh, you have the dusty niggas calling our sisters queens just to try to get sex with them, which is cool. All right, yeah, I get that. But man, how long have dudes been calling women out their name? How long have dudes been referring to them as bitches and hoes? You know what I'm saying? Like that's still out here too. So don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't get mad at the brothers for referring to you as queen. That's a term of endearment. That's somebody acknowledging your greatness, your strength, and your power and all of that. If you don't want to deal with them, if you see through what they're doing, then you don't have to deal with them. You don't have to deal with them. But I'd rather you respond to that title than something derogatory. I'd rather you do that. Like I tell people all the time, hey, don't call me a nigga. Don't call me that. Do not call me that. Don't call me that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not your nigga. I'm not a nigga. Don't call me that. I'm saying you can call people who don't mind being called that, but you not calling me that. And people don't call me that. Matter of fact, I got the presence now that when people use that word in my presence, they be like, oh, my bad, type deal. That's the type of energy that I'm carrying around. Like, dude, when people use that word around me, they automatically be like, oh man, my bad, I didn't mean to say that. People don't even want to use certain words when they come around me. This is what I'm trying to tell people. It's all about how you carry yourself, man. People want to act like this stuff ain't real, man. The way you carry yourself, it speaks volumes. If you carry yourself a certain way, man, you're gonna eliminate a ton of disrespect out here. You're gonna eliminate a ton of like negative and unnecessary energy coming your way when people analyze and pay attention to how you carry yourself, man. I carry myself in a certain way to where people don't even want to speak certain words around me. So again, the way you carry yourself, it speaks volumes, man. Stop acting like it don't. Stop acting like it don't have any power. I'm talking about some of the most ignorant people on the planet will come around me and be like, you know what I'm saying, like, and watch their language. They try not to use certain words. I'm talking about some dudes that I know will be going in if I wasn't around. But it's the way that I carry myself, man. And that presence, man. And like when dude in here, man, we got to make sure we, you know what I'm saying, we got to make sure we speak in a certain language, you know, because he ain't going for that. Again, the way you carry yourself, man, speaks volumes, man, and it can impact a lot of people. And it can influence a lot of people around you to transform, to elevate their game and their mind. Oh, Mr. Keeler, for sure. For sure. Oh, Devontae, yeah, exactly. A black pill, yep. Words, thoughts, all of that. Words, thoughts, all of that, man. The way you are living right now is a reflection of all the words that you have spoken and all the thoughts that you have thought, you know. That's your physical reality. Your physical reality was manifested from all of that, man. Without the thoughts, without the words, what do you have? You don't have this physical reality. So of course, people know that though. People know that. People know that they speak in their reality on a day-to-day basis. People know it. People know that they have a lot to do with their current situation and current circumstances. People know it. People know that they receiving the energy that they dishing out. People know it. People know what they doing out here, man. People know exactly what they doing. People know how powerful the mind is. People know it, man. People know this, man. People know it. They just choosing to practice otherwise out here. Jazz, peace, what's happening, Queen? Hey, hilarious, but most definitely the truth. Most definitely. Like I said, we attract what we are. Terenzo, peace, what's happening? Like I said, I walk around with a certain presence, aura, whatever you want to call it, energy, whatever words you want to utilize. I'm cool with it. But like I said, when people get around me, it's like certain things get activated. It's like, man, we're not gonna use these words around dude because we know dude don't care for that. We're gonna start talking about something positive. We're gonna start talking about building because that's the presence. That's what I carry around. Like when I'm walking in this room, like this, where the conversation got to go, because we not allowing this conversation to go somewhere negative, man. We're not doing it. Oh, E for sure, definitely the conditioning aspect. Like I said, you listen to the music, you know, and there you have it. It's all in the music. It's all in the music. Not knowing and understanding that we have a lot of other words that we can use as terms of endearment that are way more powerful than that word, or those words. Way more powerful. Way more powerful. But people got to be comfortable with their power, man. People got to be comfortable with their greatness. Like to take on some of these other terms, man, you got to be ready for it. You got to be ready for it. A lot of people ain't ready for it. They not ready for the responsibility that comes with some of these other titles and labels. You know what I mean? They not ready. Not ready for that responsibility, man. That's why they want to be called something that's trash, man. Because it ain't much responsibility that comes with being a nigga, man. It ain't much responsibility that comes with that. It ain't much accountability that comes with that title, with that label. So a lot of people a lot of people prefer that label, that title, because it ain't much that comes with it, man. Yeah, you for sure, man. I mean, I'm gonna call a brother, like I'm gonna call you a brother, anything before I call you that. Like, what's up, my brother, my good brother, whatever, something. I will call you anything before I use that language on a sister or a brother. And I don't really even care how they acting. Like, I'm gonna use those words plus some other words before I use that type of language, man. I'm using it now to convey a point. But other than that, outside of that, nah, we not speaking that language. We not utilizing that language like at all. Like we not utilizing that language at all, man. So we gotta tighten up on it, man. Again, you keep attracting a certain type of individual, man. Again, that's what you are. You must be acting like that. You attracting exactly what it is that you act like. You are attracting yourself, you know. So again, you are attracting all of this to look in the mirror, but most of y'all ain't looking in the mirror. Instead, y'all looking at what y'all attracting and y'all getting mad at that. You know, y'all getting mad at what y'all attracting instead of looking at the reason for why you attracting it. The reason you are attracting is because all right, I need to look in the mirror and I need to make some changes so that I can attract something else. That's the whole purpose of it. That's the whole point. You know, we steady getting the signs, but we overlooking the signs. You keep overlooking the signs, like the way the mind is set up, it's gonna keep giving you signs. It's gonna keep creating that condition and that environment until it clicks like, oh, okay, I need to do something different. I need to create new habits. I need to create new traits. All of this type of stuff, man. But if you never bear witness to the signs and the symbols, then everything is going to continue to flow according to that energy and that vibe that you putting out. That's how that works. Akuma, peace, what's happening? So again, look in that mirror, man. Look in that mirror. Just for show. And that's the first thing that must be done, but it's like the last thing that's done. And some people never do it, unfortunately. Some people never do it. Some people really believe that they didn't been in 20 situations and all 20 situations went bad, and they seriously believe they had nothing to do with any of it. Like they seriously, I had 20 situations go bad, and those 20 situations, the reason why they went bad is somebody else's fault. 20 out of 20 times. It's some people that literally live like that. It's some people that literally live like that. Like, nah, in all 20 of the situations, I did everything right. I did everything right and exact. I ain't had nothing to do with that. These people just tripping. It's literally people that live like that. You know what I'm saying? What we saying should be, as we say, common sense. And then as we say common sense is not so common, like this should be common knowledge to be like, man, let me look in the mirror. Let me reflect. Let me examine myself. Let me look inward. But that's not what we do collectively as a whole. That's not where we go first. That's not where we go first. Like, these niggas this, these niggas that. Man, what? So you have no role in entertaining the foolishness. No role. You know what I'm saying? That's just like like no role, man. You just have no role in the flesh. Man, that's almost like my life in shambles. Like if that's like if all I choose to watch is like reality TV where it ain't nothing but a bunch of drama. And then my life is a reflection of the drama that's in the reality TV show. You know, and that's all I'm entertaining. And then it's like I'm gonna step back and be like, damn, my life, like I'm attracting all this drama in my life. I'm attracting all of this unnecessary nonsense in my life. And I ain't gonna even attribute it to me entertaining the foolishness. You entertain the foolishness every day. You choosing to watch the reality TV drama. You entertain the foolishness and you think the foolishness ain't gonna come in your life. You don't think you're gonna attract the foolishness by you entertaining it. That don't even make any sense, man. Antoinette Peace Queen, what's happening? I'm gonna entertain the foolishness, but I don't think me entertaining it is powerful enough to cause it to come in my life. I don't think me entertaining it is powerful enough for me to attract it. I'm just entertaining it. Come on, man. You entertain the foolishness. You choose to entertain the foolishness. Then that's what you're gonna get. And I've seen a lot of people entertain the foolishness. Oh, it's spicy. They like that. So again, reflect on self. Reflect on self. These niggas that you are attracting, they are literally just being themselves. They are being these no good individuals that they were before you. You know what I'm saying? Like they are literally just doing what they have been doing. You can't be mad at anybody but yourself. You knew what type of dude you was attracting. You knew what type of dude you was dealing with, and you knew what type of sister you was dealing with. They was that way before they started talking to you. So they gonna be that way while they are talking to you. And you knew this because you entertained the foolishness. You entertained it. You know what I'm saying? You requested the foolishness on the low. You know what I'm saying? You requested it. You preferred it on the low. Sometimes it's not even on the low. So come on, man. Stop playing. Jasmine Peach Queen, what's happening? Give some of these niggas the benefit of the doubt for just being themselves, man. Like that, he was a nigga before you. He's a nigga with you. He's gonna be a nigga without you. You know, so give them the benefit of the doubt. At least they stand consistent. At least there's some consistency on their end. They was trash before you, trash with you, trash after you. Somehow you think it's supposed to go, all right, he gonna be trash before me, not trash with me. Then if we so happen to split up, then he could be trash after me. Like, nah, dude. It's not how it works. Mr. Keeler, peace, peace. Appreciate you. Appreciate you tapping in. Devontae, exactly, man. Like you entertaining that. It's like think about it. Think about the psychology behind it. It's a reason why, like you tapping into drama. What is your reasoning for entertaining drama? Whether it is like literally reality TV, or what is your reason for gravitating towards that? You have a reason for gravitating towards that because you like it. You like seeing them women argue and fight and all that. Like you like that, man. You like the drama. You like it. People just don't be wanting to admit it. If everybody admitted this, then the world would be a better place. Just admit that that's what you like. If that's what you prefer and that's what you like, then it is all good. Just admit it though. Quit lying. Quit acting like that's not what you like and that's not what you prefer. When every day you making choices that prove otherwise. So again, if the ignorance, if the nigga mentality, if the drama, if that's something that you fool with, if that's something that you like and prefer, cool. Be real, be true to yourself, man. If that's what you like, that's what you prefer out of life, just admit that, man. Admit it and deal with the consequences. Deal with the consequences that come with that, man. If you like a lot of toxicity in your life, I ain't gonna say if you like toxicity in your life, then just admit that, man. It's some that's out here admitting that. You know, it's some that's out here that's admitting that. So you got some that's admitting that they out here fooling with the ignorance, fooling with the toxicity. And I can't listen, I can't be mad at that. I can't be mad at that at all. I can't be mad, man. That's somebody that's showing me their true colors, man. They letting you know right now that hey, I'm ignorant. I fool with the ignorance. I'm here for it. I'm entertaining it. Cool. Much respect. You know what I'm saying? You stand true to yourself. I can respect that. Opposed to somebody that acting like they high and mighty, but they really like the ignorance. They really like the drama. They really like the negativity. Like, man, come on, man. Just be real. Be true to yourself, man. Stop lying. Stop trying to bury that. Embrace it, man. Embrace it. Don't run from your truth, man. Live out your truth. Stand on your square, man. If that's what you like, that's what you like. You know, stop fighting with yourself about that, man. Stop doing that. Oh yeah, Kuma, exactly. Yeah. Can't stand it at all. Definitely don't approve of it. Definitely don't like it, man. Again, everything we gotta, at the end of the day, man, we just gotta the mentality, man. It's gotta shift, man. It's gotta shift. You know what I'm saying? It's gotta shift. Hey, just there you sometimes, you know what I'm saying? You sometimes. Key word there. Sometimes. We all have our moments. where we go entertain some stuff that might be toxic. You know what I'm saying? But it is not consuming us like that. Like I don't have, like I'm not fiending for it. Like damn, I miss such and such. I ain't gonna be able to survive. Like nah, man, I'm not fiending for it at all. Like if it's on, I'll look at it and be like, all right, whatever. I'm not letting it control my life, man. Some people let that stuff control their lives, and those are the individuals. Like those are the ones. Like those are the ones. Like we know how to balance things out. We know how to balance things out. Like I'll be good without some of that stuff, you know. Like even with music, like man, hey, certain music I listen ain't gonna have the best content, but I'm definitely gonna balance it out. Definitely gonna neutralize it. You got some people that the ignorant music is all they listen to. That is it. 99% of 99, 100% of the time is just nothing but the ignorant music. It's like, dude, get some balance in your life. Balance it out with some substance, yo. Balance it out. And you got some people that they'll watch all the drama on TV. Don't you try to get them to watch a documentary or something informative? They looking at you like you crazy. Balance it out. Balance it out. Balance is not bad. So if you just gonna watch all drama filled reality TV, man, come on, watch a documentary. Watch one or two of those. Balance it out. What we say, deal inequality. Just balance, neutralize it, man. Neutralize it. But some people that's their life. That is their life. Anything that is drama filled. And I'm not talking about drama like movies and stuff like things that got a good storyline plot. Like I'm talking about that stuff, the reality TV type of drama, the scripted drama. You know what I'm saying? Like the stuff they want to make it appear to be real, but they done told them to go act like that. I'm talking about that type of drama, you know? I'm talking about that type of drama. So for every piece of content like that you watch, balance it out with something that's not like that. You know what I'm saying? We finna watch these couples fight, then go balance it out with watching some couples agree on some things, like neutralize. You know what I'm saying? We got to equalize it. We got to neutralize that vibe and that energy. That's definitely not all I'm going to watch. If I'm going to be watching some people go back and forth, then I'm going to watch some people agree or something. Like I got to balance that out, man. I got to do it. It don't even make it. I got to do it. It has to happen. Oh, just for show, man. Documentaries be out here slept on, man. Like I remember back in the day, wasn't nothing but, and like they got a lot of documentaries that's cool now, but back in the day they used to be, man, used to be nothing but documentaries on here. But y'all already know why some of those done got deleted. Y'all already know that. But they used to have all type of documentaries that I be trying to. I remember back in the day, man, I was trying to put some people on. I'm like, man, I couldn't find none of the documentaries that I used to watch back in the day when YouTube was first a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't find none of the documentaries. None of them. But they still got some decent ones here and there, man. But I mean, back in the day, they was thriving with the docs, man. I was able to find everything. Montel, you combine the two really. KRS-One called it edutainment. You know what I'm saying? Combining education with entertainment. You know, that's really what it's about. Dang, that's crazy. I be watching The Dangerous Road. I must be laughing at me for watching that. But yeah, Dangerous Road. I be watching that. But yeah, for sure. But yeah, Montel, combining the education and the entertainment. Edutainment, as KRS-One called it. You know, that's what it's all about, man. We gotta see the entertainment in being educated, you know, because again, being educated is very entertaining. So people act like those are like two separate terms, and that's part of like the problem. Like they ain't really separate. You know what I mean? Like they really one in the same, man. You like education and entertainment one in the same. But we just separated them, you know, we just separated them. So we didn't look at, and that's why a lot of people view education as something that's boring. And that's why when you are a brother and that's your foundation, that's why y'all feel like some sisters and called you boring. You know what I'm saying? It's the programming and vice versa. You know, y'all know how I go. B Law, what you say? Man, I'll put that on the screen for you. Good question, because we finna easily break this down. You say, what do you think is more think hold on. What do you think is more important, the understanding of self or the understanding of people? Understanding the self. When you understand self, you understand people. Simple. You know what I'm saying? When you understand self, you understand people. So the understanding of self is going to always trump understanding other people. Because what's the purpose of understanding other people if you don't understand yourself? So again, when you understand yourself, you're going to understand other people. Just like when they say when you master yourself, you master in the universe. You know, so when you understand yourself, when you master self, man, you're going to master people outside of you. It's going to happen naturally. It's going to happen naturally. So again, understanding the self, man, is way more important than understanding other people. Matter of fact, I don't like those type of people. The people that try to figure out everybody else whole while neglecting themselves. I don't like those people that feel like they got everybody else understood, but then they don't have themselves understood. Like, no, I don't even like those type of people. Get yourself understood first. Stop worrying about everybody else. Stop worrying about trying to understand everybody else. Stop worrying about trying to know everybody else. Know and understand yourself, man. All that other stuff will unfold how it needs to unfold for you. Montel, exactly. You know what I'm saying? That's how I go. Yeah, cool for sure, man. I be speaking my affirmations on my way to the gym every morning, man. You got to speak those affirmations. Write them down. Listen to the vibes. Listen to the frequencies. Do all of that type of good stuff, man. Speak that life, and then you got to carry that over. You know what I'm saying? To your everyday life when you having conversations with people. When I'm having conversations with people, man, the affirmations and that energy don't stop. I ain't gonna let somebody dictate the flow of my nope. If you coming to me with that nonsense, it must be neutralized. Again, that's the world that I'm living. Like I said, used to spare people's feelings. But if you come to me with that complaining, I'm either gonna not listen to what you're talking about, or I'm gonna neutralize that energy and deal with some solutions. Don't come to me with all of that crying and complaining, man, because your life could be way worse than what it is right now. So I don't want to hear that nonsense, man. It's somebody that did not wake up this morning, like at all. So it's somebody that then lost a son, it's somebody that then lost a daughter, it's somebody that then lost a mother, a pops, a grandfather, things like that, man. It's people that can't see, it's people that don't have certain limbs and they not out here complaining. Come on, man. I be seeing people on Instagram, and I know some individuals like this. I knew it in wheelchairs, no legs, and they still getting it in the gym. So it's like, what we complaining about? You go to certain parts of the country, man, and I'm talking about certain parts of the country where they are inserting the population with things like AIDS and whatnot. Those people don't stand a chance. Like, man, we got, like, listen, it could be way worse. You could be in a way worse situation. Slaps and traps, peace, what's happening? We could be in a way, you could be in a way worse situation. So stop all of that complaining, fix your attitude. Like, man, we ain't got time for none of that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got time for none of that, man. You have the ability to be way better than you were yesterday, man. Embrace that opportunity. So again, when people start coming to me with that nonsense and that garbage, trying to destroy my vibe, neutralize, get out of my face with that, man. Oh yeah, just that's exactly why I watch it. It's connected to other cultures, man. And again, like, it's real out here. Like, we ain't got time for that, man. People be having attitudes and be mad at come on, man. It be stuff that be crazy, man. Be crazy. Like, what are you, like, you walking around mad because of what? Because of what? Are you hate your job. But you have the ability to change that though. You have the ability to change that, whether you want to admit it or not. You have the ability to change that, man. Oh, these gas prices, this, that, and the third. Hey, complaining about the gas prices ain't gonna make them go down. You know what I'm saying? So focus on what you need to focus on, man, to improve your situation, man. Like, come on, man. Stop all of that garbage complaining, man. Stop all of that nonsense, man. Get yourself together, man. Get your mind together. Get your attitude right. You know what I'm saying? And until you do that, you're gonna continue to attract people in your life that's a reflection of your trash and garbage attitude. So if your attitude trash and garbage, then you're gonna attract people that have trash and garbage attitudes. So that stuff is on you, man. You creating your reality. So get yourself together. I definitely don't want to hear you complain and cry about it, man. Because again, I got plenty of stuff that I could be complaining and crying about all day, but I ain't doing it because I'm solving a problem. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not out here venting my frustrations and disappointments on people. Like, nah, I got problems and I'm gonna solve the problems. Like straight up. Oh, just man, it'd be crazy, man. Yeah, man, two weeks for something that man, 3 hour trip, man. That stuff be crazy. Crazy, man. Road don't even be roads, just be dirt. Kevin, you say, do you think it's wise for people to cash out on Hellcats, scat packs if they live in an apartment? Hey, however you want to spend your money, that's on you. You know, but no, I don't think that would necessarily be wise. But if that's how you choose to spend your money, hey, have at it. Have at it, man. If that's how you choosing to spend your money, have at it. Have at it. If that's what your priority is, like have at it, man. I'm not about to argue with another man's priority. If those are your priorities, have at it, man. Just again, deal with the consequences that come with making that a priority because everything has pros and cons. So as long as you know what I'm saying, as long as you weigh the pros and cons, you know what I'm saying, then we good. So as long as you taking care of everything else that you need to take care of, man, hey, whatever you choose to spend your money on, we good. We good. But yeah, man, everything, man, as y'all noticed lately, man, everything is just revolving around two laws: law of attraction, law of reciprocity, man. Everything that I've been talking about is revolving around those two universal laws that tell me most people don't practice. Well, not even practice. They don't practice it overtly. Like they don't know that they are practicing it. But we constantly attracting things in our lives. Like we constantly doing that. Like that never stops. Whether you mindful of it or not, like that's gonna always happen. You're gonna always attract things in your life based on, you know what I'm saying, whatever you putting out. So that's gonna always happen. So when you become mindful of this, then that's when you are really able to change your situation. Man, that's when you really able again, that's when you really able to attract the person that you would need in your life. You know what I'm saying? So that's when that stuff starts to happen for you. But you got to be mindful of it. You know, if you just living mindlessly out here, then you just gonna attract whatever it is that you putting out, and then you're not gonna understand why you are attracting it. You ain't gonna understand it. Montel, there you go. But yeah, Kevin, man, listen, hey, whatever people choose to prioritize, that's on them. You know, just don't let something like that put you in a major hole. You know, that's it. But hey, people got different priorities, man. If your priority is getting a certain type of vehicle and you go get it, hey, that's manifestation. That's the law of attraction. You wanted a car so bad, you went and got it. You created your reality. You know what I'm saying? That was your priority. You had the desire to get some type of vehicle, and therefore you did whatever you needed to do to get it. Now, I just would like if we use that type of energy in other places, but it's like that right there when dudes be wanting certain vehicles and things like that, man. That's they are exercising the power of those laws that I'm mentioning. So that's showing and proving the power right there, man. Like you wanted something and you got it. Really that simple. But when I try to tell them or try to get them to apply that energy elsewhere, they was like, oh, it's easier said than done. No, it's the same. It's the same, man. You had a desire to get a certain type of car. So you start working overtime. You start doing what you needed to do to generate the funds. And now you have this car. The same power. That's the same power that I'm talking about in regards to taking care of your health and things like that, man. Same energy. Same energy. You gotta have that desire. You gotta have that thirst for it. When you have that desire, that thirst, and that hunger for it, it's like boom, you finna get it. You finna get it, man. That's a prerequisite, man, to achieving what it is or receiving what it is that you want out of life, man. You gotta have that burning desire for it. So if you have that burning desire to be healthy, to be righteous, to be right and exact, like that's what's gonna happen for you. Just like you had that burning desire to get this certain type of car and you ended up getting it, man. So again, we be practicing this law, man. We be exercising this power on a consistent basis. A lot of us, like I said, we just not mindful of it, man. So we got to start practicing these things mindfully, man. Practicing these laws mindfully and stop acting like they don't exist out here, man. Because again, these are universal laws. Bobby, peace. What's happening? Hey, just Peaky Blinders is also lit. Shout out to Peaky Blinders. That's a nice show. But yeah, man, these are the laws, man. These are the laws that must be mastered. Two simple laws, man, and they gonna help you. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna help you with the discipline that I always talk about, man. That's how you master that area of your life, the discipline and the consistency. By mindfully practicing these laws, man. Again, everything is set up for you to succeed in life. Everything is set up for you to succeed in life, man. It's just you got to give yourself that permission to do it, man. You got to give yourself the permission to do it, man. People not giving themselves the permission to receive what it is that they need, to attract what it is that they need. They giving themselves permission to attract the total opposite and receive the total opposite. So you giving yourself permission to attract the ratchetness, the toxicity, and all of that garbage. You giving yourself permission for that. Please allow me to receive the garbage. Like you giving yourself permission to receive that. Give yourself permission to receive otherwise. Kevin, what you say? Do you think it's ever understandable to wish death on someone that did you wrong? Emphatically, no. I ain't wishing death on nobody. I ain't doing that one. Like, nah, emphatically, no. 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 I don't think it's ever cool to wish death on anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Because, and this is the reason why I say that. Like, I don't care what somebody, this is the reason why I say it's not understandable. Because at the end of the day, whatever somebody did to you, they gonna have to deal with that. Because again, that's gonna come back on them. So I don't have to wish anything on anybody. You know what I'm saying? If you were speaking ill on my life, if you did me dirty, it's gonna come back to you in one way, shape, or form. I don't have to wish anything on you. I don't have to wish anything on you. You don't have to deal with the consequences. What we call justice. Penalty or reward for your ways and actions. So when something like you gonna receive justice one way or another. So I don't have to really wish anything on you. You did me dirty, life gonna do you dirt. You know what I'm saying? Like that's on you. You speaking death on somebody, you gonna receive that energy back. You know what I'm saying? You gonna receive it back. So nah, I'm good. I don't have to wish that type of energy on nobody. Because again, whatever you did to me, you got to deal with the consequences of what you did, whether it comes directly from me or whether it comes from somebody else or something else. You still gonna have to receive the consequences from it. So again, that's on you. That's on you. So I don't wish none of that. I don't wish harm, death on nobody. You know, I don't do it because I don't need to. They gonna get handled. Bobby for sure. Appreciate it. TJ, yep. You know, cause and effect. You know, law of cause and effect. You know what I'm saying? You cause stress in somebody else's life. The effect is like now you about to be stressed out. Something gonna happen to you. So again, I don't have to play that card. Like I don't have to entertain that because I know how the world works. You know what I mean? I know how it works when you put out a certain type of energy. I know how it works. I was like, okay, that's how you gonna move towards me. Cool. You gonna have to deal with that. I just remove myself from the equation, you know. So when a person that I'm dealing with does me dirty, I just stop dealing with them. And then boom, once I stop dealing with them, now something gonna happen to them according to the vibe that they put out towards me. So I don't be worried about it, man. Like I said, I wrote about that on Facebook. I said I don't trip off of a lot because I understand that simple law. Like I'm good. Somebody do me dirty, they gonna have to deal with it. They gonna have to answer to that. Like I ain't really worried about it. I don't worry about nothing, man. All I do is focus on my life. That's it. And I just take what people give me. If you give me this terrible energy that I'm not too fond of, then all right, cool. I'm gonna take that. You know, I'm gonna take that and I will remove myself from your life. You know, if you didn't mean to give me that energy, so what? You shouldn't. That's what you gave me. I ain't in the business of trying to read people's minds and try to figure out what you meant. Like listen, whatever you give me, I'm gonna receive it. So if you give me a certain type of energy, I don't care if you meant it or not. Like you said, you did it. So therefore, I'm a move according to that. If Kuma you say was a KKK looking for, yeah, yeah. First of all, I don't. He ain't exist to me, but yeah. Hypothetically speaking, DV peace. What's happening? Just yeah, for sure. Appreciate it for sure. Hey, like man, move in silence. Move in silence. That's how we gotta move out here, man. I ain't, we move in silence, man. Move in silence, man. Every day is a good day, man. Every day is a peaceful day. You know, every day a good day. Every day a powerful day. Every day a peaceful day, man. Like those are the vibes, man. Those are the vibes that we need to pass on. Those are the vibes that we need to carry around. Don't let anybody mess up that vibe for you, man. Don't let anybody mess up your vibe, man. If you operating on a high level, don't let anybody bring you down. Most of the world is gonna be striving to bring you down. That's their objective in life, man. What they say, misery loves company. That's true for some folks. Some folks like to be miserable in silence, and what I'm saying, or in isolation. That's me. Right? If I'm feeling miserable, I don't want to bother nobody. I don't like company. But for the most part, misery loves company, man. These miserable people who striving to bring you down to their level. Don't allow it. And you have the power to allow that. So sometimes it may hurt, man. You might have to cut somebody off from your life that you don't necessarily want to cut off, but you have to protect your, what I'm saying, to protect your peace and protect your sanity. You must do it. You must do what you have to do, man, to protect yourself and protect your peace, man. It's got to happen. So again, somebody coming to you, I mean, and the energy is negative, but you understand where this negative energy is coming from. But it's like, man, you ain't in the space to deal with it, don't you? Ain't got to deal with it, nor should you. So you gotta protect yourself, man. You gotta protect your peace at all times. At all times. At all times. Protect the peace at all times. Yeah, the real for sure, man. Yeah, for sure. Protect the peace. Because nobody else is gonna try to protect it. Like I said, everybody else out here fending for themselves. So when somebody else feeling bad, they don't care about your peace. You know what I mean? Like they don't care about your peace, man. What they gonna care about your peace for when they feeling bad? They know what it is, man. Like they striving, like what ludicrous, what was the label, disturbing your peace, disturbing the peace. Like that's all they trying to do. Like I'm like I ain't feeling right. I'm imbalanced. I'm not centered. Then why they centered? Man, I ain't finna deal with you like that, man. I'm not finna deal with that, man. I'm gonna walk off. I'm gonna walk away from that situation. You know what I'm saying? You trying to knock me off my square because you knocked off yours. That's some BS, man. But that's how a lot of people operate and function. Like I ain't doing that, man. Like I'm gonna deal with my problems, man, in isolation because that's the way I gotta deal with them. I don't want to bring you down in the process, So just we gotta chill on all that, man. And if that person ain't the enemy, if that person ain't the cause of your problems, then why are you trying to bring them down, man? Because you down. Come on, man. Alonzo, peace. What's happening? Yeah, TJ, it's stupid energy, man. Especially when you see what people be whining over. Like I'm to the point now where that vibe, that energy irritates me. Like, man, please quit crying. Like that energy, like when people whining, like that stuff does, especially adults. Like I can't stand it. Like it irritates me. Like, please stop doing that. Like it's grown, man, grown, and an adult should not be whining. Like we just should not be doing that, man. And I'm talking about whining in the sense of like you're not even trying to do it. You're not even really acknowledging what you're doing, and you're not trying to correct it. Like you just whining and you think it's cool. Like that's dead, man. So like if you an adult and you deal with accountability, and you find yourself whining and complaining, then you catch yourself like, nah, I'm tripping. Like the people that don't catch themselves, man, they think this is cool to do. Like, man, come on, man, y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta go. That ain't gonna get you far in life, man. Oh yeah, the real, yeah, for sure. Yeah. And again, we know it, man. The peace is not there for the most part. Very select few people experience this inner peace. So again, like I said, you got to keep protecting it because the world is conditioned in a way to where it's like, nah, we not looking out, we not gonna look out for their peace. Like, nah, we trying to disturb it. Anybody that's in a peaceful state, we gotta go out of our way to disturb it, knock them off of that center. That's what must be done. Kuma, yeah, for sure, man. I'm a stare at you. You know, I'm gonna stare when you start throwing like tantrums as an adult. I'm gonna just stare at you until you get yourself together. Like I'm gonna look at you like, dude, that's what you gonna do. Like this is how you choose. This is how you choosing to act right now. Like I'm gonna just look at you so you can feel stupid. You know, that's what I'm gonna do. Prodigal son, peace. What's happening? What's the word? Yeah, I'm gonna look at you, man. You an adult and you throwing tantrums out here like a kid, man. I'm gonna just stare at you, man. We just gonna look at you. Like that's what you choosing to do. See how does that fix your situation? See how does that make you feel better because you out here throwing tantrums and crying and whining, man? Like, come on, man, that ain't gonna do nothing for you. Yeah, just for sure. Shout out to Birdman. Shout out to Birdman. You know what I'm saying? We finish or we done. Like that's how we gonna look at it. And that's how they deserve to be looked at. Like, yeah, what are you doing? Grown person, you whining and crying about something you can get up and do something about. Come on, man. You whining and crying about your health and you can get up and do something about that. You whining and crying about your financial situation and you can literally get up and do something about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. You whining and crying about your relationship status when that's something that you can get up and do something about. Start making better decisions. Start working on yourself. Like you can get up and do something about all this stuff that you whining and crying about. Like seriously, man. Again, life could be worse, way worse. Kevin, what you say? Could seeking revenge on people that did you wrong be a form of their karma, or is it that action gonna also come back to you? It's gonna come back to you because intentions are everything. Intentions are everything, man. So when you going out of your way, like literally, when you going out of your way to inflict some type of harm on somebody, that is going to come back to you because you had the intention of inflicting harm. Like there's no way that you're gonna have ill intentions and then not come back on you. So again, just let it ride, man. That ain't your just let it ride. You know what I'm saying? Just let it ride. Like, listen, the best revenge is to ignore somebody. The best revenge is to remove yourself from their life. That's the best revenge. So again, when you go out of your way to inflict harm and cause damage to somebody, man, that's ill intention. You know, they tell you not to operate on that type of frequency, man. They tell you not to operate on that type of frequency. They say if you got revenge in your heart, like nah, that ain't don't move based on that revenge. That's the wrong motive. If your motive is revenge, that's terrible. That's definitely gonna come back on you. So while you like, listen, while you may have let's say you act on that and you handle that person, now you finna have to deal with exactly what you just did. So I'd rather not do that. I'd rather not do that. Philly peace, what's happening? I'd rather not do that. So now I was seeking out revenge and I apparently got it, but now I got to get the revenge. Like I got to get some revenge. Somebody, the world gonna get revenge on me now. You know, so again, man, hey, you focus on yourself, you remove yourself from the lives of these folk. That's the best form of revenge, man. I don't have to go out of my way to try to inflict some type of harm or damage on the person, though. Nah, my revenge is going to be that person watching me grow and evolve, and they finna get all in their feelings and get all emotional. Like that's the revenge right there. And I ain't have to do anything damaging. Like I just had to focus on myself. Oh yeah, yeah, TJ, yeah. Gotta cut, man. Gotta cut it off, man. Again, hey, what you focus on grows. You know what I'm saying? So you focusing on all this revenge, and again, you gotta ask yourself why you had this revenge. Like the energy behind the revenge, it revolves around hatred, animosity, hostility, and that's what you focusing on. So then that's gonna grow. So then you're gonna create more circumstances surrounding yourself that revolve around that hostility. You know what I'm saying? Negativity, hatred, rage. Like, dude, no, I ain't focusing on that. I'm good. I don't know about y'all, but I ain't trying to live a life where I'm watching my back constantly because I didn't did so much dirt. We did enough dirt back in the day. You know what I'm saying? We still dealing with the penalties from the stuff we did back in the day. So it's like, nah, I'm good on that. I try to put some way better energy out to the atmosphere because I don't know about y'all, but I like to receive that good energy back. I like to receive good energy, good vibes, all of that. So again, I don't know about y'all, but those are the type of vibes that I like to receive. That's the reciprocity that I like. So that's what I be trying to put out for the most part. I'm trying to get that. I'm trying to get that positive energy. I'm trying to get that peaceful energy. You know, that centered energy, whatever you want to call it. I'm trying to get that. So that's the energy that I'm striving to put out, like straight up. Anything other than that, I don't really too much care for it. You know, please give me the peaceful and the positive energy, the productive, efficient energy. If it's not that, I'm gonna keep it pushing. I ain't worried about it because that stuff. Listen, that stuff will take you to your grave early. Take you to your grave early, harboring that kind of energy, man. That hatred, animosity, that rage, that frustration. That's taking you to the grave. That's how you end up with a heart attack, stroke, all of that type of stuff, man. That's how that type of stuff happens. Oh, Jasmine, for sure. Like I said, man, it was just back in the day. Like I said, about 10 years ago, man, like oh 09, 2010. Like I said, man, a lot of people on here don't know. It's a few people that was tapped in with me back then, but just the way I used to speak and type the mind. Now, of course, the censorship wasn't as bad back then. You was able to speak a little bit more freely, still not all the way. But now it's 100 times worse. But it's ways to maneuver around it. You know, I'm not comfortable sparing the feelings of folks because that's one thing I realized. People don't care about sparing my feelings, so why should I care about sparing theirs? You know, people don't care about telling me what I need to do, so why would I care about telling them what they need to do? So that's just I'm back in that mode, man. I'm back in that space again, man, to where it's like, nah, speak your mind. You know, I had the infamous Facebook page that is no longer in existence because they was trying to make me upload my ID and all that, the driver's license and things I didn't want to do. So I just created another page. Then the second page I created, that joint got deleted, whatever. Then I'm on the third page where I had to actually use my government name. I was trying hard not to use my government name, but here we are. But that page was infamous, man. It was always some debates and all that type of stuff going on because again, I wasn't afraid. Like, listen, I was speaking my mind, and it didn't matter the topic. You know, I was gonna let you know the truth about your religion, what you needed, like what you needed to eat. You know, all of that, man. Politics, I was gonna let you know, and I wasn't gonna hold no punches. Then somewhere down the line, I tried to live in a politically correct way, to where I was trying to watch what I was saying subconsciously. Man, that ain't comfortable, man. That's trash. That's a trash way to live. Forget it. Everybody pretty much already know what type of vibe I'm coming with now, so I might as well go ahead and continue speaking. Byron, peace, what's happening? So I might as well continue to speak my truth out here because at this point, all the doors then closed on me already, man. People was spying on the Facebook. They was looking all on my social media pages. They saw what I was saying and posting and things like that. That's the reason why your boy ain't get a lot of those jobs that he was applying for. Plus, they looking at the locks and things like that, man. They was making all those associations. So I'm like, man, it ain't no sense in me trying to live a clean lifestyle and try not to offend folks. Man, that's ridiculous. Me living my life is offensive already. Without me having to say or do anything, me just living is offensive to somebody. So, hey, might as well speak your piece, might as well speak your truth and stand on it. But things used to be, I used to go way harder back in the day, just harder, way harder than I've been going. Like I've told y'all, man, it's light work on YouTube, man. I've been keeping it light, PG 13 type of vibes, but that's got to change. Byron, man, everything is smooth, man. We just building now, man. We done already talked about, you know what I'm saying? You attract what you are. Like we done already dealt with that vibe. Now we just building on some extra credit type of vibes. But we didn't already got the main topic out the way. We didn't knock that out the way. People pretty much got what I meant on that joint. So it's extra credit for the build, man. But yeah, I'm back. I'm back in my zone, man. Back in my zone. Back on their radar. I'm about to use all the keywords that I know they don't like. You know what I'm saying? We back on it. Yeah, I was using all those keywords, man. We was alerted in the system. We back. We finna activate that system, man. They systems and they computers about to go back off because we finna use all those keywords that they don't like. All of them. We finna overload that joint. All them keywords being utilized, man. We ain't got time for it. We ain't got time for it, man. Like I was talking about, man. It's some things that need to change because people out here living life like they got 9 of them, man. That's a K Reno song. K Reno said something like that. He said cats out here living life like they got 9 of them, some along those lines. And that's how people out here living, man. People out here just living foul, and it's ridiculous. Somebody got to start speaking the truth to these people, man. For real, man. Somebody got to start letting these people know something. Too much complaining going on out here, man. Too much crying, too much finger pointing, all of this nonsense, man. Just laziness, just all of that, mental and physical laziness. Like this stuff has got to stop, man. Somebody gotta stay on the folks' necks around here, man. Somebody gotta have some passion for the black folks. Somebody gotta have a desire to shift the reality of the black people, man. Somebody gotta not give up on these black people, man, and continue to put a certain energy out here, man, to help the folks. Somebody gotta do that. Somebody gotta do it, man. Somebody has to do it. Because again, I don't know if y'all pay attention, but the world ain't the world ain't necessarily changing for the better out here, yo. So I don't know if y'all pay attention. But it's not. It's getting really real in the field, man. And we've been mentioning this, but it's getting really real in the field, man. If y'all are not noticing. So again, somebody gotta speak this truth. Somebody gotta call out the nonsense out here, man. Somebody gotta call out the nonsense. Somebody gotta, you know what I'm saying, get these people going. Terenzo, for sure. For sure. That's why when the doors closed, like I ain't really care. I'm like, oh, okay, that's what's up. Really wasn't meant to be in the first place. I was really going against the grain of myself, of my true self, taking the interviews and all of that anyway. I shouldn't have been doing that anyway. So I was already going against my true nature doing that. So it was already happening. So the door was closed before I even, you know what I'm saying? It was never open in the first place. So the door was always closed. But yeah, Byron, man, embrace the opportunity. The door being closed on you is the opportunity for you to do bigger and better things. That's it. Oh yeah, just for sure. Most definitely. Definitely care. Byron, lazy and comfortable. Exactly what they are. Comfortable complaining, which is crazy. Like, yeah, we don't want to do anything to change our circumstances, but we want to complain about the circumstances. Come on. Kevin, you say, do you think the females mature faster than guys? Thing is a myth because I have witnessed females saying childish. Hey, a lot of that stuff these days are myths. You know, at the end of the day, I ain't about to say one party matures faster than the other because that's all subjective and it depends on the person and the environment that they was brought up in. So we gonna mature, and it's a lot of factors that's going to revolve around how fast that we mature. Mellow Bob for sure. Yeah, Devontae, you know what I'm saying? And we just listen, and we just analyzing what it is that we see so we can deal with the reality. You know what I'm saying? So we can deal with these type of individuals. You know, so again, to deal in reality, we got to acknowledge the reality. So I'm gonna acknowledge the reality that I see in regards to what's going on out here, so that we can be better prepared for it. You know, like real simple. So that way, stay ready, so you ain't gotta get ready. But it's like let's acknowledge what's going on out here. So then we see what's going on. Again, the original language of the universe is what? Mathematics. So again, it's like we studying patterns. So you say, okay, cool. If you were studying patterns like the gas prices, the food prices, like if you were studying patterns 10 years ago, this is no surprise. The stock market doing what it's doing, like this was all able to be predicted 10 plus years ago. If you were studying patterns, if you was dealing in mathematics, it would not have caught you off guard. We all saw this coming. So this ain't nothing new. This been in the workings for a minute. Like this been in the workings for a minute. Like literally. So this ain't nothing new under the sun, man. We've been doing the knowledge for this, man. Like these gas prices, the stock market doing what it's doing, food prices, so-called food shortage. Like, man, this has been discussed. This has been discussed. We didn't been on this vibe, yo. We didn't been on this vibe. We didn't been doing this research, man. We like y'all see some of these books behind me. Some of these books behind me deal exactly with what I'm talking about. They was talking about it in the 90s, letting us know 10, 20 years from now what's gonna be happening. We know the nature of the beast that we dealing with, man. We study the enemy just like they studied us. So we study the enemy, we master the enemy. Now we able to predict how they move, and then we able to predict how they move. Then we can get one up on them. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we do. That's the blueprint, as they call it. That is the blueprint, as it is called. But y'all, man, with that being said, man, I gotta make my moves for the day, man. I gotta give me some chilling in before I head back up to the gym, finish off these clients for the second half of the day. Got a long evening ahead of me. Is what it is, man. We putting in work, so we good. Long evenings mean business is good, so we all good. You know what I'm saying? That complaining is dead. So we embrace the long evenings. But man, I appreciate y'all tapping in for this build, man. Might take tomorrow off. Depends on how I'm feeling, man. Y'all already know, man. Knowledge is infinite, so I always got something to talk about and build on because it's infinite. We can always pull from that subconscious and find something to build on. But if I don't tap in tomorrow, y'all definitely see a quick like upload from your boy because we pushing out this content. Like I said, the takeover is real. All y'all about to see is me on YouTube. That's just what's gonna happen. Y'all just gonna see me. That's it, and a few other people probably. But I'm about to grind hard with this content, and that's where to the point where that's all you see. So be on the lookout, man. But appreciate y'all tapping in, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of this Wednesday. If I don't tap in with y'all tomorrow, y'all enjoy your Thursday as well. But I'm gonna definitely be on this joint Friday. So y'all take it easy out here, man. I appreciate y'all. Peace.